Chapter 49. The Ways of Destruction of Karmas by Sripada. The speciality of number 33. His programs in Kurungadda. Once Sripada said, Shankar Bhatt, we are following Agni Vidya. Upasana of Agni is the duty of Srotriyas, those who believe in Vedas. Your Upasana of Agni is to light the stove and cook food. I said, victory to Maha Guru. After me also, this stove should continue to burn like this. He said, the Agni in your stove has no power of its own. Because of my yogagni, the food you are cooking is becoming prasad and is destroying the distresses of devotees. This stove will burn only for 9 more years. At 30 years of age, I will hide my gross body. After that, I will give darshan in the form of light to deserving devotees for 3 more years. Then it would be 33 years for me. In the lives of yogis, the 33rd year brings many changes. The vertebrae in the vertebral column, backbone, are also 33 in number. The number of Rudra ganas is 33 crores. After that also, our Agni yajnam will continue. I will allow karma to express in the gross form and then burn them. As a symbol of this, I am doing the Agni aaradhana. But the karmas of devotees, before getting expressed in the gross form, will be there in subtle form holding on to subtle body. Before that, they will be in the causal form. Before that, they will be in the causal form holding on to the causal body. So after crossing 33 years, I need not do this type of Agni worship. Then I will burn the sins of my devotees holding on to their subtle bodies and causal bodies with my yogagni. You keep burning your stove till I reach the age of 33 years. After that, my devotees come and cook their own food and go. This will happen for 3 years. After that, there is no need for this Agni worship in the gross form. I have started Prithvi Yajnam. It is running grandly. I started Jala Yajnam. It is also running grandly. Now I am doing Agni worship as Agni Yajnam. It will also run without hindrance. The Agni present in all living beings is myself. I am the one who sanctifies everything. I am the one who burns everything. I had not heard of yagnas related to Panchabhutas. I came to a conclusion that it is futile to try and waste to analyze the methods of Leelas of Sripada. Once, one newlywed young couple came for the darshan of Sripada. Sripada ordered both of them to live in his darbar hall in Panchadev Pahad. That young man died in 2 days. They believed that Maha Guru was a pleasing God who gave many boons and would certainly save them. But she had widowship, which was intolerable to a woman. The relatives of those newlywed couple came to Panchadev Pahad. They were unable to decide whether to burn the dead body or not. Without the order of Sripada, the dead body should not be taken out of his darbar hall in Panchadev Pahad. That newlywed bride was looking like a goddess of grief. Sripada came to darbar. He was informed of the bride's ill fate. Sripada said that the results of karma are inevitable. The new bride said, if karma which is inert has got the power to grant death to my husband, it would be proper to give the place of God to the karma and build a temple. I have heard that Sripada is the embodied form of Chaitanyam. He wears Agni cloths and he is Agni himself and there is nothing impossible for him. I pray you to grant this ill-fated woman her mangalyam and blessings. That bride had great belief on Sripada's grace. Giving life to dead, Sripada said, Vishwaso phaladayakam. If you have such strong belief in me, your husband will certainly come back to life. But I will tell you a way out without transgressing the rule of karma. You sell your Mangal Sutram and buy firewood equal to the weight of your husband. That firewood will be utilized to cook food. With that, your inauspiciousness will be burnt away. The inauspiciousness of losing your Mangalyam, the inauspiciousness of your husband's body being burnt, and the inauspiciousness of the food cooked by burning the firewood, which attracted death vibrations, will all cool down. After doing what all he said, her husband came back to life. Sripada used to attract the different types of sinful karmas into the firewood. In that way, the firewood would burn and tasty food would be ready. He was thus granting the auspiciousness through prasad. Sripada's special grace on a poor Brahmin. On another occasion, one old Brahmin came for Sripada's darshan. He wailed that if Sripada did not show grace on him, he had no other option except suicide. Sripada brought a burning firewood and branded that Brahmin. That Brahmin suffered for a long time. Sripada said, "O Brahmin, you wanted to commit suicide? If I had ignored, you would have really committed suicide. So I destroyed all the vibrations of sinful karmas related to suicide by branding you with fire. Now you will not have the distress of poverty. You take this cooled firewood wrapping in your upper cloth and carefully take it to your house." He did the same. When he went and opened the knot, the firewood became gold. Brahmin's distress of poverty was removed. Sripada used to destroy the sinful karmas of his devotees in wonderful methods through his Agni Vidya. Sometimes he would get vegetables like brinjal and ladyfingers specially. He would attract the vibrations of sinful acts of his devotees into them. Such vegetable preparations would be compulsorily fed to the devotee. Karma faults would be destroyed. One girl could not be married though she became mature. Noticing that she had Kuja dosha, she was asked to bring red gram made to prepare a food item with it. He told all, including her, to eat it. After the bond of karma was removed that way, she was married to a suitable bridegroom. He used to order some people to bring cow ghee for the purpose of cooking in darbar. He would ask some more people to light lamps with cow ghee. When there was a severe distress, or in case of girls not getting married, he would tell them to worship Ambika on Fridays in Rahu Kalam. Once one person became ill and bedridden. Sripada ordered to light a lamp with mustard oil in his room and see that it would be burning by pouring oil throughout the night. When they did so, the devotee was cured of his disease. One devotee was in a state of extreme poverty. Sripada told him, if a lamp was lighted with cow ghee in their house uninterruptedly for 1 week, Lakshmi Kala would enter that house. Thus, he would remove the karma bonds of his devotees in many different methods. It is humanly impossible to try to know all those methods. Victory to Sripada Srivallabha, Sripada Rajam Sharanam Prapadhye.